Fans call this official, Chen zheyuan and Liang Jie's proof that leaves no doubt. It started quietly. Too quietly. No press release. No couple announcement. No trending hashtag at first. Just a bling can you'll miss it moment that sent a ripple through fandom spaces, and then, like wildfire meeting dry grass, it exploded. By sunrise, fans were saying the same thing in different languages, across platforms, across time zones. This is it. There's no way this is coincidence. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. And just like that, Chen zheyuan and Liang Jie were back at the center of an online storm, one built not on rumors, but on what fans are calling proof. The calm before the frenzy. For weeks, things had been normal. Chen zheyuan was busy. Interviews, quiet brand appearances, that signature calm smile that never gives too much away. Liang Jie, radiant as ever, moving with her usual grace between projects, her social media carefully curated, professional, serene. Nothing unusual. And that's exactly why no one was prepared for what came next. The first accident, fans refused to believe was accidental. It was a photo, not a big one, not a dramatic one. Just a simple image Liang Jie shared, soft lighting, casual setting, nothing screaming, headline. Except for one thing, the background. Fans zoomed in. Screenshots flew. Red circles appeared. Side-by-side comparisons flooded timelines. There it was. The same lamp. The same couch angle. The same oddly placed wall decor fans had seen months earlier in Chen zheyuan's behind-the-scenes clip. Coincidence? Maybe. But fandoms don't stop at maybe. The second clue, when timing betrays silence. 2 days later, Chen zheyuan posted. Different photo. Different mood. Different caption. But the timestamp? That's where fans froze. Liang Jie had gone offline completely at the exact same time. No updates. No interactions. No activity. For nearly 24 hours. And then, almost like choreography, both returned within minutes of each other. Fans weren't just screaming now. They were connecting dots. They disappear together. They come back together. Tell me how this is normal. The eye contact that refused to be ignored. Then came the event. Public. Bright. Harmless, on paper. Both actors attended the same industry function. No joint appearance. No shared interviews. Different seating arrangements. Professionally distant. But fans aren't watching seating charts. They're watching eyes. And when Chen zheyuan laughed, his gaze flickered, briefly, instinctively, toward Liang Jie. When Liang Jie adjusted her outfit, her smile softened, not for the cameras, but after looking in his direction. These weren't dramatic gestures. They were worse. They were natural. The kind you don't rehearse. The kind you forget people can see. Matching details that felt too personal. Then, the accessories appeared. A ring. Minimal. Silver. Almost plain. Liang Jie wore it first. Weeks later, Chen zheyuan. Same finger. Same design. Same subtle engraving fans swore they recognized from earlier close-ups. Stylists can coordinate outfits. Brands can sponsor accessories. But fans asked the question that wouldn't go away. Why that ring? Why that finger? And why now? The interview moment that changed everything. The real damage? It happened during an interview. Chen zheyuan was asked a harmless question. What kind of partnership makes work easier for you? He paused. Not long. Just long enough. And then he smiled. Not his public smile, but the softer one fans rarely see. Someone who understands you without explanations. That clip spread like wildfire. Because fans remembered. Liang Jie had said almost the exact same words in an interview months earlier. Different setting. Same sentiment. Fans go full detective mode. At this point, fandoms weren't speculating. They were building cases. Travel schedules overlapping with no official explanation. Photos posted from different accounts showing identical weather, lighting, and surroundings. Music playlists updated on the same day with eerily similar themes. Deleted posts, screenshotted before they vanished. And the most suspicious detail of all? Neither of them denied anything. No clarifications. No playful shutdowns. No just friends statements. Just silence. Silence, fans say, is the loudest confirmation. In the entertainment world, silence is rarely accidental. And fans notice something else. Whenever rumors crossed a certain line, getting too invasive, too aggressive, both actors subtly adjusted. Less posting, more privacy, calmer energy, almost like two people protecting something fragile. Or someone. The moment fans officially declared it done. The tipping point came late at night. A blurry photo, taken from a distance. Two figures walking side by side. No faces clearly visible. But fans didn't need faces. They recognized the posture, the height difference, the way one leaned slightly closer, shielding the other from the crowd. Within hours, the caption spread everywhere. "We're done pretending. This is official." Why this feels different from every other rumor. Fans have shipped before. They've imagined before. They've been wrong before. But this felt grounded. No exaggerated behavior. No dramatic displays. No performative closeness. Just consistency. And consistency, fans argue, doesn't lie. Not a scandal, but a soft revolution. What struck people most wasn't shock. It was warmth. There was no backlash. No outrage. No messy discourse. Just quiet happiness. Comments like, "If it's true, I hope they're happy. They look peaceful." This makes sense. In an industry built on chaos, peace stood out. So, is it really official? No announcement has been made. No confirmation has been signed. But fans insist. Official doesn't always mean spoken. Sometimes it's shown. And in their eyes, Chen zheyuan and Liang have already said everything, without saying a word. The final scene. 2 stars. 2 careers. One quiet connection unfolding under the brightest lights. Whether confirmed tomorrow or never at all, one thing is undeniable. This story has already changed how fans see them. Not as rumors. Not as headlines. But as 2 people navigating something real, carefully, gently, and on their own terms. And maybe that's why fans believe it so fiercely. Because the strongest proof isn't noise. It's how calm it feels when everything finally makes sense. When the first proof stopped feeling like a coincidence. Before the hashtags. Before the fan edits. Before official was even whispered. There was a moment fans now call the shift, the exact point when casual curiosity turned into collective certainty. And it didn't arrive loudly. It arrived disguised as nothing special. The photo that looked ordinary, until it wasn't. At first glance, it was harmless. Liang posted a cozy, low-effort photo, no glam, no sharp angles, no dramatic caption. Just a calm, lived-in moment that felt personal. Fans liked it. Scrolled past it. Then someone paused. Zoomed in. And everything changed. The texture of the sofa fabric. The placement of the throw pillow. The faint reflection in the glass behind her. It matched something fans had seen before, but couldn't immediately place. Minutes later, an old clip resurfaced. Chen zheyuan's behind-the-scenes video from months earlier. Different time. Different post. Same space. The room wasn't just similar. It was identical. You don't accidentally share a private space. That was the sentence that spread first. Fans pointed out the details no set designer would repeat so casually. The asymmetrical lamp angle. The scratch on the coffee table edge. The oddly specific wall art placement. This wasn't a hotel. This wasn't a studio. This was someone's private environment. And suddenly, the word coincidence began to feel thin. The caption that felt like a message. Then fans read the caption again. Short. Vague. Almost too vague. Something about quiet moments and comfort. Nothing romantic. Nothing explicit. But paired with a setting, fans froze. Because Chen zheyuan had once used a strikingly similar phrase in a past interview, describing what home meant to him. The comments exploded. This feels intentional. This isn't random. Why does this sound like an inside language? The timing that fans couldn't ignore. Still, some fans tried to stay grounded, until the timing started acting strange. Liang Jie's post went up late at night. Within minutes, Chen zheyuan, who hadn't posted all day, updated his story. No tag, no mention, no connection on the surface. Just a song. And fans noticed something chilling. The lyrics. They described shared silence, familiar spaces, unspoken understanding. Fans didn't scream yet. They whispered. The silence that followed spoke volumes. Normally, when fans latch onto something wrong, agencies move fast. Clarifications appear. Rumors are shut down. Please respect privacy statements drop. This time, nothing. No correction. No distancing. No sudden flood of unrelated content to distract attention. Just stillness. Fans began to feel it. That careful, intentional stillness people use when they don't want to lie, but aren't ready to speak. When old footage suddenly looked different. That's when fans started rewatching everything. Old interviews. Past variety clips. Press moments everyone thought they understood. And suddenly, expressions hit differently. A smile held a second longer than necessary. A glance that lingered off camera. A laugh that softened mid-sentence. Moments once dismissed as politeness now felt familiar. Too familiar. The energy shift fans swore they felt. What truly unsettled fans wasn't evidence. It was vibe. Both actors had changed subtly. Chen zheyuan appeared calmer. Less guarded. Liang Jie's smile seemed lighter. More grounded. Not louder. Not showier. Just settled. Fans described it the same way, independently. They look like people who are being understood. The first fan theory that refused to die. Someone finally said it. Not loudly. Not dramatically. Just a quiet post buried deep in a comment thread. What if this isn't new? That thought hit like a spark in dry grass. What if the proof wasn't about starting something? What if it was about accidentally revealing something already real? Why Part 1 changed everything. Part 1 wasn't explosive. It didn't shock the internet overnight. But it did something far more dangerous. It made fans stop doubting themselves. From that moment on, every detail felt sharper. Every silence felt deliberate. Every shared rhythm felt meaningful. And once fans cross that line, once they believe their instincts are right, there's no going back. This wasn't the story's climax. It was the opening scene. The moment the camera slowly zooms in, and the audience realizes they've been watching the beginning all along.